gunman climbs atop a water tower and opens fire on the commuters below. A man guns down his entire family and says he's never felt better. A cop opens fire on bystanders at a St. Patrick's Day parade. What do they all have in common? God told them to. Enter veteran cop Peter Nicholas, whose investigation will lead him down a path that questions both his faith and his sanity. Writer and director Larry Cohen was a maverick filmmaker. He worked outside of the Hollywood system pretty much his entire career, particularly as a director, creating movies high on ambition, but low on budget. He often shot on location without permits and used his charm and occasionally his wallet to get him out of hot water with the police, the city, and other organizations. He was also something of a satirist. Look no further than Cohen's best-known film, The Stuff. Cohen often introduced elements of questioning authority and distrust for the establishment in his work. God Told Me To is textbook Larry Cohen. And I don't want to go too in-depth on God Told Me To here at the risk of telling you too much about it. There's alien abduction, immaculate conception, a virgin birth, a cult, a living God, and reproductive organs in areas of the body where such organs aren't normally located. At the center of it all is a New York City cop and devout Catholic. The crimes have shaken him to his very core as both a lawman and a man of faith. The deeper he digs, the more truths he uncovers, not only about this mysterious living God, but about himself. God Told Me To isn't just a horror film. Cohen throws several genres into this blender of a movie and hits puree. There's horror elements, sure, but there's also sci-fi, conspiracies, and religion is a major player here too. God Told Me To is just as strange as it is captivating. But like most of Cohen's films, it runs deeper than your average exploitation fare. God Told Me To benefits from having a great cast, including Tony Lo Bianco, Sandy Dennis, Mike Kellen, Richard Lynch, Sylvia Sidney, and Death Wish 3's Deborah Raffin. The late comedian Andy Kaufman also has a brief but memorable appearance as a New York City cop. I also love the 1970s New York City aesthetic here, but it isn't all just 42nd Street and urban squalor. Most of the characters are middle class, working folks, just like you and me. God Told Me To isn't quite on the same level as Cohen's The Stuff or It's Alive, but it's a movie that sticks with you long after it's over, and there's definitely no other movies quite like it. I say check it out. This new 4K UHD release from Blue Underground looks fantastic. The ultra-high def provides God Told Me To with a high level of detail and clarity. The colors are vibrant and the skin tones look natural. As for audio quality, the Dolby Atmos track provides the film with robust and crystal clear sound. I'd give both the picture quality and the sound quality on this release a solid 4 out of 5. As far as extras are concerned, first up we get Heaven and Hell on Earth, an interview with star Tony Lo Bianco. It's 11 minutes and 31 seconds in length. Mr. Lo Bianco discusses working with Larry Cohen, his character in the film, Cohen's guerrilla filmmaking style, shooting on locations without permission. He discusses his thoughts on the film today, how much he enjoyed making the film, and more. Next, we have Bloody Good Time, an interview with special effects artist Steve Neal. It's 9 minutes and 12 seconds in length. Mr. Neal discusses his influences and early career, meeting Larry Cohen, designing the large orifice for the film. He discusses working with Larry Cohen on future films like Full Moon High and The Stuff. He discusses the opportunities that Mr. Cohen provided him, and more. Next, we have God Told Me to Bone, the New Beverly Q&A with Larry Cohen. It's 21 minutes and 21 seconds in length. Mr. Cohen discusses Andy Kaufman's involvement in the film, stealing the St. Patrick's Day parade sequence, dealing with unruly locals, originally casting Robert Forster to star, but dismissing him because Forster wouldn't stop chewing gum, and much more. We get the Lincoln Center Q&A with Larry Cohen, which is 8 minutes and 8 seconds in length, trailers and TV spots, a poster and still gallery, and we get 2 audio commentaries, the first with Larry Cohen and Bill Lustig from 2003, and the second with film historians Steve Mitchell and Troy Howarth. I listened to the commentary with Mr. Cohen and Mr. Lustig from 2003, and listening to these two longtime collaborators and friends talk movies and just shoot the bull was really cool. This is a divine 4K UHD release for God Told Me To from Blue Underground. Both the picture quality and the sound quality were superb, and we get some lovely extras as well. If you're a fan of God Told Me To, then this release should definitely be added to your collection. If you've seen God Told Me To, please let me know your thoughts on the film down in the comments section below. And while you're down there, let me know what your favorite Larry Cohen film overall is. If you like this video, please leave it a thumbs up and share it on social media. If you're not following me on social media, those links are in the description. As always, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Take care, and until next time, peace. Thank you to all my patrons and channel members. I appreciate your generosity and support of my channel. Become a patron today and have a say in what content appears on my channel. Join me for monthly live streams and much more. Become a channel member today and get access to exclusive badges and emotes to use when I stream. Both those links are in the description. Say hello to the internet, Jeremy.
Hello to the internet.